vloggers. I am here right now in the back of an Uber driver. No, I always want to thank everyone who does something for me. And this is no exception. Welcome to my Let's Get Real YouTube channel. I have my pen ready. This is, by the way, my Amazon pen. So I do a lot of ads on here, and I focus on business, because whenever it is that you have a disability, you will obviously do what you can in order to come out of that situation, of those circumstances. So my love, if you are going through a hard time, as many of you know, I just recently lost my mommy Pedrita, and I had to obviously, head on out to the court, to the court side, the court, and do some stuff. And it is very hurtful whenever it is that you lose the person that you love. By the way, I want to just show you, obviously, part of my city. I love Chicago, but unfortunately, it's not, what is that, the same for everyone. Oh, wait till you see this monument. Look at this. This is monument. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let me see. Oops. So, I know that cities are not, what is it, the same experience. People leave this city because of this reason. People leave the city because of that reason. Because, unfortunately, not everyone in the world is nice. That's just the world that we live in. And here and now, I am. Oh, look at that! They have that pizza place. No, here and now, I am trying to change all of that, right? Because as a content creator, I always want to make the world a better place. And even though you're going through a hard time, with whatever it is that you're going through, maybe you have rebellious kids, maybe you're going through a divorce, maybe people in church have hurt you. That's a new one for me. I want to come on here and know that there are ways in which you can, overcome your circumstances. And I know it sounds cliche, but it is very freaking hard to overcome your circumstances, especially if I'm in the back of an Uber car. Yeah, no. Actually, I want to just tell you this. This Uber car is absolutely really nice. It's so fancy. I feel like pressing buttons. Victor, I'm sorry. Can I press buttons? No, I don't want to press any buttons.
It's new car.
It's a new. Oh wow, it's a new car. It's beautiful.
2025, yeah.
2025. Wow. I don't even know the models or anything like that, because it's like I haven't driven myself in such a long time, in such a while. So I don't even know what's out there. I don't know what Elon Musk is up to. I don't know what's going on. But I can tell you, okay, so everywhere around me, because I'm also a day trader. I trade. So I am looking at all sorts of, like, oh, wait, look at that. We got ticker symbol Target. We've got all the stock market, going on. Oops, excuse me. And I can't tell you what excitement I'm going through. And let me just say this. When you lose your health, you will go through things in life. And I want to say the S word. Stress word. S word. Stress word. S word. Stuff word. No, but here and now, I just want to say this. Going through what I went through in the hospital with my mommy, I had to hold her hand. I had to see her take her last breath. I had to say goodbye to my hero. But I also want to remember one thing, that we, oh, my darling, rely on God. We rely on God. Darn. So let's keep that in mind. Not everyone is mean. And we are waiting for this light to come on. And we have Chicago police going on a scene, going on a call. No, but I can't stop being grateful right now for what it is that I'm going, for what it is that I have. And by the way, about a week ago, it's been about a week now. I was at this hospital system where my mommy was in the intensive care unit, and brings me back, so many memories. I was in the prayer room a lot in that hospital setting. Wow, these health systems, I want to say this, they're huge. They're very expensive, aren't they? I just see a vast majority of money, insurance. I really want you yourself, your health, for your loved one. I'll do anything. She freely was here. She came on here on this platform, and what I wouldn't give to have her in one of my YouTube lives. As being here, it just brings me back so many memories, even though it was just about a week ago. And here I am again, in the back of my much loved YouTube Uber. So as you can see, I have a mixture of emotions. It's only been about, not even a month. Well, actually, I missed her a long time ago. I broke my promise about breaking down on here. Hey, Reverend Rashim, you look so lovely, and keep your head up and smile. Thank you, Reverend Rashim. She was right over at that health system over there. I held her hand through it all. God, I'm so honored to do that. I saw her take her last breath. She took her last breath for me. She did everything for me. And of course, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to carry her memory on here. Because, you see, we want to, in these moments, carry the memories of our loved ones because they did so much for us and she did so much for me. Feeding the human spirit. This Mother's Day is going to be so hard. It's hard as it is right now. I need tissue. Remember, carry on the legacy that your grandmother built and built upon it. Remember, she wasn't my grandmother, she was my mommy. Sorry. Really teary-eyed. My mommy Petrita. She would all of a sudden come out in a song, just out of nowhere. And when she would start singing, I mean, she would sing those really old school tunes, you know, those really, 1950s folklore, Mexican American. They're very beautiful, very friendly, very family-like, childlike tunes. You know, just much more like the folklore music that we have here. And those tunes are very safe. And I'm going to try, because the other night when I did a YouTube live, I did an Our Father. And when I did an Our Father, that gave me a copyright strike. So now I have to figure out if that music has any copyright music, but it shouldn't, because it's very old folklore music. Very, yeah, what's the word I want to use? Very, not ancient, but very classical. Kind of like very soothing type music. And she would just come out and start singing, okay? And I'm gonna sing half of it. I'm probably gonna chop it. She would sing, alabare, 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 alabare a mi Señor. That's worship God. That's one. I don't know the whole song. I don't know all of the songs, but I'm gonna start learning them so that I can obviously, you know, bring them on, and that's gonna be part of my legacy. What else? About her. She would dress in, what's the word? Gypsy clothes. Yeah, she would dress like in gypsy clothes. She would dress like, you know, have like all of these necklaces, all of these bracelets. And a lot of times, Foxy, love, Bushy, Bummy. Hey, ¿cómo estás, Foxy? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Foxy, love. Hi, Emma, Natu. Hi, welcome. Is that Foxy? Okay. Well, welcome to my Let's Get Real YouTube channel. I am in the back of a Uber driver, of an Uber car, because I have a health condition and I can drive myself, but only several distance. not even here from here to the corner or anything like that. By the way, I also want to mention this, that it's me, Paxi. Gracias, Paxi. How are you? I'm good, mama. By the way, Reverend Rashim, this is my cousin, Faxi. This is Reverend Rashim. Gracias, mi amor. Gracias de todo corazón. Aquí estoy, atrás en el Uber, en el carro, del Uber. ¿Sabes qué, Faxi? Tú sabes que yo tengo una condición, ¿cómo te diré? Cerebral. Bueno, de tiroides. Y esa condición, del tiroides me afecta todo el cuerpo y pues no puedo hacer cosas por mí. No puedo manejarme. No puedo hacer tanta limpieza, porque si hago limpieza se me palpita el corazón. Pero ¿sabes qué, Faxi? No voy a vencer, no me voy a quedar vencida. I'm not going to claim that, that I failed. I am going to keep moving forward on my goals to, to be a good trader, to be a good health insurance, life insurance agent, to do whatever it is that I can in order to carry the memory of a lady, of a woman, of a hero who did so much for this community. Now, with my Uber driver, with V, I'm gonna call him V. He has not had a good experience here in the city of Chicago, and I want to change that for your cities, and not just in any type of city, in all cities, because unfortunately we do have a world that is, what's the word, rebellious. I guess that's what we experience in the outside world. And Victor, I am so sorry for the experiences that you've had, in the city of Chicago. I love the city of Chicago, and I just want to let you know and let everybody know at one point, not everybody is the same. Not everybody is the same in Russia. Not everybody is the same in Africa. Not everybody is the same in Afghanistan. Not everybody is the same. And it's really rather shameful. Well, it's actually kind of like, because it's like people have different experiences. People go through different, what's that word? People go through different, good afternoon, Foxy. Yeah, say good afternoon to my cousin. People go through different circumstances in life, experiences. And I want to let you know one thing, Reverend Rashim and Foxy. I love the Back of the Yards neighborhood so much because my mommy, Petrita, she made every effort, and I'm going to say this, every effort to bring a community up. And that is what we as citizens do. We lift up our communities. And that is what my mommy, Petrita, stood for. And Vic, I am so sorry that you have experienced the experiences that you have in your community. But what I want to do is this. I want to try, depending on how my health condition takes me, I definitely want to try doing a video vlog in every community in the city of Chicago. How will that pan out? How will that go about? I'm not so sure. But I love my city so much. I know you're thinking, she's retarded, she's crazy. That's Chicago, that's New Jersey, that's New York. Everybody in every city and every community is different. So, okay. So anyways, we're back to the memory of my mommy, Reverend Rashim Stewart. My mommy church hopped a lot. So as you can see, my mommy was a very religious woman. she went from, I think, because all of the community, all of the churches in that one community, they're not, you know how churches, unite and they come together. Obviously churches close, one church closes and then another one, obviously opens. So, oh my goodness, they have a small arms. Okay, Carrie's, no, okay, never mind. Okay, well, anyways, yeah, she church hopped from one church to another church to another church. She wasn't just part of one particular church. She was part of several different churches in that community. And what I want you to understand, one thing is this: a church makes a community. I know that people in churches hurt you. And I want to know one thing: how have I hurt people in churches? For me, a church community means the world, because whenever it is that I go over to the south side of Chicago, in order to keep my mommy's memory alive, I'm going to be church hopping just like my mommy did. And you have to understand one thing: I can't do a lot of walking. If I do a lot of walking, I'm obviously, I'm going to be afraid, I'll go into like a panic attack. I'll go into like a depression attack. I'll go into like a, yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, message. Yeah, no, yeah. So a lot of church hopping, that's what my mommy did. That chapel, over at the church that we attended for years, that means the world to her. And I have to make sure, well, however best that I can, to keep that memory alive. So I have to kind of figure out what church I'm going to attend on Sundays. I have to figure out, I have to kind of figure out what church. Am I going to attend this church? Am I going to attend that church, in order to keep her memory alive? Now, what qualities that your mother that had that you feel like you have as well? Oh my God, I'm so glad you asked that question. Yay! Okay, so what qualities? Well, you know what qualities that I have. I'm a little spunky. I'm a church hopper. I'm a church goer. Oops. Yeah, I'm a church goer. What else? I have the tendency to just come out and share with people. I have the tendency, yeah. I'm not so much, she helps me kind of get out of being, what is it, extrovert, introvert, extrovert, what is it, extrovert? She kind of helps me get out of that shyness, because even though people around her would make fun of her because of who she was, because she dressed like a gypsy. She busted out in song. She would always come out, and singing. And she helped me overcome that shyness. She helped me build, a community. She helped me kind of get out in becoming a YouTube video blogger. Why, I can't tell you how grateful I am right now for this platform. It's like she's here. Yeah, it's like I feel like she's still here. I wonder what hospice nurse Penny would say at this very moment. No, but that is the many qualities that she gave to me as a content creator. She helped me overcome the fear of going to cemeteries. Believe it or not, she helped me with that. What else? There's so many things. Just overall, just so many things that she helped me overcome. I think Toastmasters helped me be more presentable. Toastmasters helped me to overcome a little bit of my shyness. So that's a little bit of the people that, or the organizations rather, that touch me in my lives. And what else was I going to tell you? Oh, okay. So yeah. So after, by the way, I'm going to have to take off my coat because it's really bugging me on my neck. Ugh. So one thing that I want to try to do is this thing. I think what do they call it in what do they call it in Jewish? In the Jewish community, a Shiva, I think that's what they call it, where after the death of somebody, it's typically 9 days of praying the rosary. So I have to try to figure out how I'm going to do that for her. And again, you're asking yourself, why would you do all of this for your mommy? She is my mommy. She is my hero. She is the woman who brought me up, raised me. And I get to pass on her memories, her generation. You know, for generations to come. What else? Oh man. I really can't think of much right now. And I really do hope that as a, community, as a content creator, I can somehow help my city, help my government officials. Because it does kind of like, aggravate me whenever it is that I hear of the experiences that people go through in cities. And I still want to change that for my city. Yeah. I mean, I realize that I realize that. How can I be salt and light, just like my mommy was? How can I be able to see the good, see the good in others? Wow. What else do I have? Alabaré, 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 alabaré a mi Señor. That's all I have right now, just to bust down it in song. Yeah, she helped me through so much. And I want to be able to somehow carry on her memory. Oh boy, I've reached my data warning. All right. Oh boy. Unfortunately, I have to let you go. All right? Because unfortunately, it's going to take a long time for me to upload this, and I've already reached my data limit. follow me, pray for me. And right now I just want to pray. Father in heaven, I lift up to you my Mami Petrita, who is now in your, you know how much I love her, but you know how much you love her because you took her. And also for those that are still here, that are left behind. We praise you and we glorify you, O God, according to your word. I lift up to you Michael Douglas. I lift up to you Val Kilmer, that are now in your glory. I lift up to you John Travolta. I praise you and I glorify you, O God. So my love to you, wherever it is that you are. I better let you go because I already reached my data warning. Like, share, subscribe. Keep coming back. Keep praying. Wherever it is that you are in the world. Thank you so, so much for this platform. Rest in peace, my Mami Petrita Estrada Almaguer. I miss you already. Feed yourself.